and hello YouTube subscribers. The last video is 4 months ago, and I actually didn't plan that this would take so long to produce this new video, but I had a lot of stuff going on. I had a festival where I was working on a stage and I had to map the whole thing we planned. It was very time consuming. Anyways, I also learned a lot of stuff in Blender. As you can see, I have this exhibition room where I animated these NPCs. These NPCs are not perfect in any way, but they transfer the meaning of showing you stuff, and yeah, I made myself as a low poly NPC basically. And yeah, today we are going to make this lava ball, magma ball, which can react to audio in Touchdesigner. And I already made here a spreadsheet. It is also a beginner tutorial, so perfect for people who don't know how to navigate in Touchdesigner and stuff. So it's not too deep today, like in the tunnel video or so. Yeah, so the first thing is we are going to make the magma ball, and then I'm going to add audio later and make it audio reactive. So let's get started. Okay, first we start with a sphere and put it into a noise to deform it. The period has to be 0.26, and later we are going to map the high frequencies of the music to the roughness and amplitude, but this is in the later part. Then we are going to put it into a geometry, and yeah, we rotate it on the X minus 45. 50, yeah, 45, and on the Z-axis also on 40. Later we also going to map stuff, and then we can make the camera. Then we make the render top. And this ball is a bit too big, so we go to the view tab and go to make the FOV angle on 90. This is a number which I also use in playing games, also to make it a bit smaller. Then we can apply them. Then we have to make the material first, because now we see we have a ball, but it is too dark and there's nothing going on. So it's all generated with Touchdesigner. So we are going to make the material with ramp top and noise top. So put a ramp on here. Okay, and this is, we have a ramp of 2 colors. The alpha is 0 on the first color, so okay, this is easy. Second color is about here. We make the hue to 204, saturation of 1. And value 1, alpha 1. Okay, we have a third color. The third color is about here, and also alpha 0. So it is mainly here it's transparent, So we just have this this one color. Then we have to set the type of the ramp, radial, and the periods. The period controls of how much, how often the color replicates in this ramp. So if we set it to 10 to 0.1, we have 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 times the color. Extend left to repeat, extend right also to repeat. And this is the first base for the color. And then we are going to make a displace and displace it then with noise. The noise we are going to make soon. So, but first we make the displace. There we have to set the displace weight to 0.05. Alright, and then the noise stop. There we have to set the period to 1.59, harmonics 3, harmonic spread to 2.2. Harmonic gain, we can let it there, it's already 0.7. And later we are going to map the high frequencies on the Z direction, which translates the noise. But first we can make abs time.seconds times 0.1, ABS time, I forgot, .seconds. So it's displace, it's translating now. And then we connect the noise to the displace. So we see our material is now moving a bit, and it's not so boring with the radial before. But I almost forgot, we have to go to the resolution. And I'm making it to 1280 times 720 for good resolution. Then we connect twirl. This is under the image filters, in the palette under the image filters. And what it does is that we get this twisting effect, but it's not in the middle yet. We have to set the position to 0 and 0 on the T and the Y. Then the twirl has to be minus 3.3, the size is going to be 2. And this is it for the twirl. We can close this here so we have more space. And then we are going to connect it to a comp top, composites, and set it to multiply. Then we make another noise top. Set it also to 1280 times 720. We make the period to 0, exponent to 0.01, amplitude 1.88, and we get this this kind of noise, a lot of pixels. And so we have this kind of material. We connect it to a null because maybe later you want to chain another effect to it. And so the null is the reference point for the material. We make the material, we can make it constant just as a color map, and refer the null to the constant. And now the material is already ready, and we can set it to the geo and give it the material. So we drag it and make palm material. So our ball looks like this now. And I'm going to connect the bloom top. We set the pre-black level to 0, pre-gamma to 3, pre-brightness to 2, the min bloom to 0.24, the bloom threshold to 0.002, the S-curve to 0.36, bloom level, bloom fill 0.49, intensity 4, so to the max. And now the ball is shining, but we can see the ball is just rendering the front view. But I show you a trick so we can see also the background of the ball. Just want to show you when the ball is rotating, we only see the front view. Even there's transparency. Normally, I mean, if it's a bit more real, we should see it, but I show you the trick right now. So first we are going to split it. Here we make a transform top. So rotate it. And then I make the other top, which is just an over. Composite. Set it to over and connect both. So now we see also the background of what's going on behind the front. So if it's rotating, this is the effect we want. Alright, so then this part is going to be the comic look. There we make another comp top again. And yeah, we have to set it to over. To A top. Then edge top, which gives us the edges of the shape. So we set black level to 0.08, steps 10, sample step 3 on both. Now it's thicker. It depends on your taste, but I like that that we can see the edges of the shape. And the color is set to 0, so basically to black, basically 0, 0, 0, and 1. Now we connect it. And we have to push this arrow so that the edges over the ball. Now we have this cartoonish looking effect going on. Alright. Yeah, now we are almost finished. I mean, we have the ball right now. I go quick to the end of the line, put another composite and set it to over. Then connect the null and click here the viewport, and so we can see what happens right now. And this part is going to be the background of the image I showed you in the trailer before. And first we are going to start with a ramp top. And it consists of two colors. First one is black, and the another one is white and is on the half. And type is vertical. And yeah, then we make two noise tops. Set the period to 2, harmonic 0, harmonic spread can stay at 2, harmonic gain at 0.57. The offset is 0 and monochrome on. Alright, then another ramp top. This also has then two colors on the ramp. The first color is at the hue of 239, saturation of 0.737, value of 0.349, which gives us this magenta color. And this is the... I'm going to change it. This is the second color and this is the first color. So the second color now has on the hue the 14, saturation of 0.662, value of 0.564. And the type is set to vertical. So this is going to be a kind of sunset vibe, I guess, of a landscape. I mean, it's abstract. You can interpret what you want, but I set it to vertical to give this feeling of looking into a landscape. And then we are going to displace it. So we make displace top again. Set the displace weight to 0.1. And then we're going to displace it with the noise. And the effect is very subtle, but it's not the same. I displaced it only a bit because it just has to be subtle. I don't want to have anything drastic or too detailed. It just has to be on the background. But for movement, I'm going to displace the noise. I transform the noise on the Z value, so I translate it with ABS times. ABS times dot seconds times 0.05. ABS time dot seconds. That's maybe too slow, maybe 0.1. Also, we have to set the two ramps and noises to also the pixel value we set before. And here we have to connect the ramp top to the noise. and also set the value, the resolution to 1780 to 720. This gives us a look of, this makes the noise a bit darker on the top and on the bottom, and highlights the middle section where our ball is moving. And then we are going to connect it to a level top. And set black level to 0.17, brightness to 1.34, gamma, oh no, brightness to 0.55, gamma is 1.34, contrast is 0.69. We also go to post and set the brightness to 0.8. So we made it a bit darker now and took out some contrast to make it more in the back, to give it more secondary feeling, because the ball is going to shine in the middle. And then there's also going to be a ramp. Color 1 is black. Okay, this can stay here. No, color 1 has a ramp position of 1/4, like about here. Then the alpha 0.5. Make it a bit transparent with that. Then color 2 is on 3/4, like 0.74. This does not have any value, the range here, but I wrote it so I know where to set it. We are also going to make it black, but this time the alpha is 0. So now completely black. Set the type to circular. The phase 0.2, period 3.25. And also set the resolution, don't forget about it. And what this does is also make the edges more dark and keep the middle a bit brighter to to also complement the ball in the middle. Alright, then we can connect it all together, the background and the ramp filter. Yeah, and it's already looking pretty nice. The ramp has to go over the background. So you see the difference? Have you seen it? It's a bit subtle, but these are the 10% which are making the visual more appealing to the viewer of the image. Alright, so this is now the first part. We have the visual finished. It's moving. And now I'm going to show you how to make it audio reactive. For that, I'm going to get my headphones. And we put in the audio analysis tool, which is also in the palette under tools. a audio analysis. Here it is. And I go into it with double click. And here's already an audio file playing, the standard Touchdesigner sound. But I made my own lava noise, which I made from YouTube footage, a 10-hour video where someone filmed a volcano erupting. And I also used some Minecraft footage of the Nether, and I put everything together. So this is my lava noise. Selected, and now it's playing into the audio analysis. We can go out of that, and here we make the audio device out chop so we can hear it. And I'm going to set the volume to 0.1, so it's not going to be too loud now for the video. And also the device, I'm going to select the headphones I'm using. Alright, I can set it to 1, so it's just ambient noise, it's not so loud. Yeah, and it already gives us this lava ball feeling. And so now we go to the audio analysis, go to high pass filter cutoff. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I think this is into the... I have to go into it. Yeah. I have to go into it, search for the high channel. So the audio analysis is getting the audio data from the file. The data runs from left to right. And in the audio analysis, it's split into low, mid, and high. And here we have an audio filter, and here I'm going to set the high pass filter to 600 Hertz. So everything the high channel is putting out now is 600 Hertz and above. So a lot of mid stuff, but I mean it's necessary because as we hear, we have a lot of bass. And a lot of, not a lot of highs and mids. So this is why I set it to 600. Alright, then the high threshold. First of all, we have to activate it, set the threshold to 0. The gain. Yeah, okay. Not so high. I mean, I think I have to play on it later. Smoothness can be turned up a bit. Yeah, I let the high gain on 3.3, which is good for now. Alright, so now we make a null chop. And we get the values from the audio analysis. Make a math chop. Multiply it with 3. Then select chop. And push the arrow here and only select the high. So now we have only the high channel and connected to the speech chop. Nee, we made a sword. Speed. What the speed does is, if it gets some data, like if it gets values from maybe a constant, or here in this case audio analysis, it adds the value on top of it, and it's like counting up all the time as long as data is coming into it. This is perfect for translating on z-axis, or translating on the phase, or yeah, mostly these two I use it for. And then we are splitting it, the select chop, put a leg. The values are going to be 0.05 and 0.4. Then we're going to make a math chop. And set multiply to 2. So every time we hear the bubbles burst of the magma or the lava, the highs are now spiking up here. This is exactly what we want. Alright, then we are going to make an LFO chop. Set the amplitude to 360. Make the type to ramp, and here I wrote audio low plus 0.2 times 5, okay. And this is going to be on the frequency. So we go back to our null and press the this button, the plus, and drag the reference on the frequency. Alright, so now I add the expression times 0.2. This doesn't make any sense. I have to plus. I have to make times 5 plus 0.2. Right. And now we are going to map the LFO value to the rotation on the y-axis. And this is what happens now. But for me, I think it's too fast, so we add just 0.1. Which is fine. Alright, and then to make the noise, then I'm going to reference the noise to the I reference the sounds to the noise sub on the roughness is good. and also on the amplitude. But for my taste, it's it's reacting too fast. I have to also make a line for the low and put a leg on there. But yeah, it's not much to do. Select. And select the low value, put it to the leg. Now it's not so fast clipping. So this is now what we are going to use. Drag the reference or just write leg 2 in here. Now more smoothness. This is much better now. Alright, then we can also make here an LFO chop, but it already looks very nice. No, we can delete it. We don't need it right now. Yeah, and this is already the visual, guys. Yeah, it's reacting, looks nice. So yeah, if you like it, give this video a thumbs up, and even if you don't like it, make a dislike or ask me something in the comments. I would really appreciate it, because I'm going to build this YouTube channel up in the future, and my long-term goal is to show more people how to use Touchdesigner and how to get familiar. And yeah, if you are a beginner, just click the subscribe button, and this would help me a lot. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.